three categories of poor people. One category, the economically poor, the disadvantaged people. They don't have shelter, they don't have food, they don't have access to anything, the money to survive. They feel the nooks and crannies of this world. Some live in the street, some live under the bridges. As we are coming to church, I looked by the roadside, by the wall, these people that have canopies and things by the wall, and I saw a cage made of some things. Somebody was sleeping there. That is his house. That's where he was lying there and sleeping. That is his house. He is disadvantaged. It's not connected to the flow of money in the places that are numerous, that are uncountable. And there are in various categories. Some are extremely poor, begging food. Some money to have 1 meal a day. They are sick and they don't have any money to go to hospital with. These are the poor. Some people that are poor, and this as a result of economic situation, is one segment of the poor. The other segment of the poor are the people that are rich. They have advantage. They live in good places. They have good education. They have connections. They have beauty. They have elegance. They have many things that this life can provide. They are not in lack of physical things, yet they are poor. Why? They are barren. They know not the Lord. They know not the Lord. They do not have the Spirit of God inside them. And the greatest asset that you can acquire, hear me today, wherever you are listening from, whether readily or later on, the greatest asset that somebody can have in this world is that you have the spirit of adoption, the spirit of regeneration, the earnest of the spirit. That is a deposit. Listen to me attentively. A deposit of the Spirit of the Almighty God inside you. If you don't, you are a poor soul. You can be very rich. You can be a money bag. You can have the highest of education. You can have intimidating personality. You can be the most beautiful, the most handsome. You can come from a wealthy family. You can have a great name. You can have great talent in music. You can have great talent in football. And as a result, you have money and you have everything. But if you lack this one thing, you are poor. You're a poor soul. Because at the end of the day, it is only there that have the Spirit of God that can identify, that can be with him. For if anyone, the Bible says, does not have the Spirit of Christ, he is none of his. Don't be me talk about. What did you hear me say? Now, Spirit of God talk about. If anyone does not have the Spirit of Christ, he doesn't belong to Christ. So, if somebody can be rich but is poor, you have those people that are rich. They have everything, but they are described as poor. They are in church. I want to read you about them, the poor. Revelation chapter 3, verse 14. And unto the angel of the church of Laodiceans write, this thing said, Amen. The faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of God. I know thy works, and thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched, and miserable, and poor, and blind, and naked. See, they were in the church. It is a church, the Laodiceans. Oh, we have dignitaries here. We have the tallest people here. We have the most learned people here. Oh, we can sing like the angel. We have the voice of the angels. We have a well-built church auditorium. All members in our church are car owners, and they live in good accommodations, in duplexes, and live fine. Nobody is in lack. We are fantastic. We don't travel by road. We travel by air, locally and internationally. The dress we wear, they cost thousands and millions of naira. The wristwatches that we wear, they are golden plated. And the food we eat, education that we have, we go to the best schools. Our children are all in Canada and in Britain and in America and everywhere. They feel Canada and they don't go to church. And every day people are going. We have our children and they are living in Britain and they are living in America and they are living in Cyprus. They are going to the best schools. They are going to Australia. They are going to India. They are going to the places. Yes, we have money. Yes, we have money. Poor souls. Poor souls. You send them and they got lost. And he said, you say you are rich. We are endowed. But you do not know that you are wretched, that you are poor, that you are blind. You do not realize the poor, the wretched, they are blind. They don't have the knowledge of God. They have left the God. You see, I was asking that some pastor say, see, I'm looking for a forum where I can tell the truth of the hour. Every now and again, to tell the truth of the hour. Peradventure anybody will hear. And this is why I'm living or I die. To tell the truth of the hour. I've been telling it for 52 solid years. To tell the truth of the hour. Oh God, give me health. But I said, Lord, I'll not die. Before I die, I will announce, I continue to tell the truth of the hour. To tell them the mind of God. Where in the last days, gone to university, is it not an American university that a boy living with a boy turned the boy to be his wife? Is it not the person that killed the preacher? The thing that is trending now. The story of the 18-year-old is that he's living in the room with a roommate and is biologically a boy, but it has become his wife. Having relationship. And then by this preacher, 31 years old, is saying this abomination. And then he said, you are spreading hate. You can now begin to say, what is wrong with the abomination of lesbianism? What is wrong with the abomination of homosexuality? Because that person said, I have opportunity to take out this preacher. I take him out because he's spreading hate. What hate? The person is standing and confronting university students, going from campus to campus. And one person has described the university community as the worst community in this world, and I agree. Did you hear what I said? Take your time. The days are numbered. The days are numbered. If by 1999 the Lord said 5 minutes to the midnight, and after a few years say 2.5 minutes to the midnight, what is it now? God is not a joker. In a twinkling of an eye, if you are saying we have plenty of things, we have children, oh my God, in heaven we have this, we send them, they are doctors, they are engineers, they are this and that, but they are poor, they are wretched. You are wretched because you do not know the Lord. The children you are bragging about do not know the Lord. That is the second category of poor. Now look at the third category of the poor. Matthew chapter 11, from verse 1. And it came to pass when Jesus had made an end of commanding his 12 disciples, he departed thence to teach and to preach in their cities. Verse 2. Now when John had heard in the prison the words of Christ, he sent 2 of his disciples and said unto him, Art thou he that should come, or do we look for another? Jesus answered and said unto them, Go and show John again those things which ye do hear and see. The blind receive their sight, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel of the kingdom preached to them. This is another category of people who are there in actual fact. They are there irrespective of their height, their intimidating status, irrespective of their intimidating political status, of their intimidating financial status, of their education, irrespective of what they are, irrespective of their beauty, irrespective of their lineage and what they have in this world. They are lowly. They are saying, I want to know the Lord. And I want you to turn to be that kind of poor. The people that say, show me the way to salvation. You are lowly. You are saying, I don't want to be lost in the mad throng. In the mad throng. Throng is people are milling down, milling up and down, and you're in the midst of them, and you're saying, I don't want to be lost. I don't want to be lost. Oh God, I don't want to be lost. Oh Lord, I don't want to be lost. I don't want to be lost. Life is short. Oh Lord, I don't want to be lost. If you don't want to be lost, you need to be humble. The people that the gospel can be preached to. The people that are saying, tell me. Although he's a lawyer, but he's saying, tell me. I want to go to heaven. Although he's an engineer, he's telling me. What a lost generation. But somebody can elect to be humble. To say, Lord, I am without help. I am without help. I don't want to be in this congregation, oh God. I don't want to be in this congregation, oh God. One young man, he was 18 or thereabout when he went to UI. We encouraged him to go to school. He was born again and was zealous. He's our pastor now. He reasoned to be a same pastor, listen to me. And then he told me, as I came into the campus, I saw something. And then he said, I cried. I went into my room and knelt down, raised my hand up and said, Lord, I came in here as a Christian and I want to live here as a Christian. Did you see him? Did you see the sobriety? Did you see the lowliness? He is the person that we are talking about, poor. I don't have the capacity, Lord. Why are these people remaining poor? That is, they are wretched. They have no knowledge. The knowledge of the Lord. They have everything, but they don't have knowledge of the Lord. They don't have right living. They know nothing about the rapture. They know nothing about soul. They know nothing about life after death. They just know nothing. The Bible is nothing, but they are poor. The Bible doesn't mean anything. So they are poor. If the Bible does not mean anything to somebody, he is a wretched person. She is a wretched person. It doesn't matter. He can be a professor. He is a wretched person. He's poor. If God does not mean anything, the person is poor. Poor soul. Rich but poor. If eternity doesn't think about it, she is poor. You don't think about eternity, but you're going to die. But death, sure, you are going to die. And you will slip into eternity. S-L-I-P. Slip into eternity. You see, my friend, I've been telling you, if you don't have sight, use the sight of those that have sight. Do not be this poor. These people that are arrogant, they are poor. The people that are proud, they are poor. The people that are unteachable, they are poor. So I am telling you, the poor souls, the people that are poor, you see, they brag, we have car, but you do not know the Lord. You don't live right. Listen to me. You are toxic. And there are people that are toxic, that is, they marry, and then, I don't marry again, no? They marry and do terrible things against their wives, against their husbands. Brother cannot stay with brother. I am sorry. You are poor and wretched. And then you accommodate somebody, and the person comes there and then wants to take over the compound. Becomes the chief. You accommodated him in the flat, and he will not allow you to drink water and keep cup. Is poor. Poor. What is the reason for their poverty? Why do they remain in the natural tendencies with which we came into this world? The lack, the what? The necessary craving. The necessary craving. If you don't have it, you will not improve. Nobody can improve and be cleansed and be what? And that is, move from glory to glory, from stage to stage, from status to status. Who does not seek it? who does not bother about it. It's not sufficient to be born again. See, the born again experience, the regeneration experience we do, boom. And then suddenly your awareness opens. And then there is God. And the prominent sins, you will not like them go into them again. The prominent sins, you will not want them again. You'll be asking yourself, am I the person that released my body, my body to that man? Child. And you will just be lamenting it. But this man is not my husband, I'm not married. What a nonsense. So I did this. That is what regeneration does. And then, so I'm the person that is just fluing from woman to woman. So is it me just telling lies and then causing commotion? Is it me that's just deceiving people and taking their money? I don't die with that. God have mercy upon me. And every now and again you remember your past life, you are regretting. That is what a regeneration experience does. See, blessed are they which hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be what? Filled.